Well, good morning. Happy Monday, if that's a thing. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did. I spent some family time. I kept to my plans. I kept to my exercise plans. I actually worked out a little bit more. Yesterday was supposed to be a rest day, but instead I got on because I had a little bit of stress over the weekend, and that stress had to do with my truck. It did it all over again. I went to go get bales, Claremont and I, and the truck did exactly the same thing that it did the last time. It was fine up until then. Rosie does not like bales, apparently, but she's going to have to suck it up because she's a farm truck. So I'm just waiting for my mechanic to get here with the tow truck right now, because I ain't even chancing it up that highway this time. It went a little bit higher on the temperature gauge than it did the last time. So just being safe and not killing my truck. I'm just waiting for the tow truck driver. And yeah, that was my stress. So that's why I got on yesterday for a little bit longer. All the adds to the team effort for the Heartbreakers. So I'm hoping that helps at all. I powered through on my girly. I'll put it that way. I'm still dealing with that right now, but I gained an astounding 9 pounds of water weight. This is what I mean. I have extraordinary water weight that I gain, and if I don't work it off, it stays there. I'm not gonna lie, it stays there, and that's so frustrating. But I mean, already I think 4 or 5 of it, I've gotten on the scale this morning, 4 or 5 pounds of it's already down. So I'll get rid of the rest of it by the next couple of days, and then I'll keep going. But yeah, it's super frustrating, and not just to my psyche, but to my joints too, because they can definitely feel that almost 10 pounds difference. So going on the air glider right now is kind of like my legs are in cement while I'm doing it, but I'm going through like a bull in a china shop on it, because it, well, I know it's good for me, and well, just, sorry guys, it helps my cramps. So yeah, I did that hour and a half. I was up late last night just dealing with everything and getting the week prepared for the remote learning and stuff. So I was up till about 3 o'clock in the morning. But I'm up and rearing to go now, I guess. It is, well, it was minus 30 something this morning. So it's been very cold this weekend. So we are not going to be riding the horses over the next couple of days. They don't want to do it, and neither do I. I don't blame them. I just want their faces shoved into a bale and keeping warm and comfortable with one another. So that's what they're doing. I have to do a bunch of housework today. While I'm stuck inside, I might as well. So I'm going to catch up on my housework and wash my bedding and all that lovely stuff. So I guess I'm going to have to keep my phone on me today, because I normally don't, right? I normally catch my 10,000 steps on my air glider, which I'm still going to do that tonight. But I'm going to keep my phone on me and listen to my radio and do some housework. And hopefully the tow truck drivers can get here soon so my truck can get taken care of. So seeing as we're having such a domesticated day, I thought that I would take a chance. I know the people on my Facebook, both my personal and my vlog page, they've already seen, sorry, I'm trying to adjust it so that the light doesn't get to you guys. There we go. Okay. I know that the people on my Facebook, both my personal and my diet vlog, have already seen this. So sorry, just give me a couple of moments, because some people aren't attached to me that way. They're only on YouTube. So my peeps on YouTube, I wanted to show you a before picture of me, because I realized that, well, I didn't realize, I knew this from the beginning. I was too ashamed of myself in the beginning to take a before picture. That is the long and the short of it. But I did have a video that did not make it up onto my channel. Not gonna lie, it's because I realized just how bad that I looked in it, and I was just like, I can't do this. I don't care what people think of me in that respect, but that I was like, ow, no, too much. So it ended up making it to the cutting room floor, but I kept it on my phone as a specific before video so that I knew what I looked like and that I could eventually show you. And now is the time. I'm about halfway through, just before halfway through my weight loss journey. So, and now I'm finally feeling comfortable being able to show you this. So here's my before picture. And that being said, it's 3 months and 1 week later, and this is me currently as of yesterday. I'm gonna add a PS to this too. That is with my water weight on too. So even still, regardless, I shouldn't discredit myself. That is, oh, hold on one second. There we go. Sorry about that. My tow truck driver's on the way. Thank God. Anyways, I'm gonna make this really quick. I have been working really hard, both with my diet and with some good old sweat equity, right? And it's falling off of me. 3 months and a week is not that much time. That is 13 weeks to lose 50 pounds almost, okay? I think I'm 3 pounds short of it, something like that. Under regular circumstances, minus the water weight. But that is amazing, and I'm not even done yet, okay? That looks good, but I know that there's more, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm putting this out there not just to show you, but as far as inspiration, because I've had a few people come to me and ask me especially since I posted those pictures over the weekend, how the hell are you doing it? This is inspiration for you to just start. You don't even need to take a before picture. Just start. It's good. You know you want it. And the hardest part is really the start. And 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They say it takes 3 weeks to form a habit, good or bad, okay? Take it. It is what it is, right? So and I'm not going to say it's a struggle. It's a challenge, and it's a lot of focusing on yourself. That's in spite of the fact if you have a husband. That's in spite of the fact if you have children. That's in spite of the fact if you have employment. Anything. You have to focus on yourself, okay? For just those 2-3 weeks. After that, it flows a bit easier unless something rather traumatic happens to you, whatever. But by then, the habit's already in your mind there and everything. So that's just something to think about. Just hold on one sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And as well, if there's anybody that needs help finding out how much they do need to eat per day in order to be where they need to be, please message me, inbox me on my Facebook. Yeah, on my Facebook. Text me, anything. I will help you out with that. It's not a hard formula, but it gets confusing. And I will also let you know how many calories that you're eating for the weight that you are now. When you know those two things and you see the difference, it's actually kind of shocking. Okay, hold on one sec. I'll be back. I have to go and make sure that the tow truck driver has my keys, or else they're not going to be able to get into my truck. I shall return. There we go. Now, where was I? Had to get decent, which decent in Canada means throwing a sweater over your jammy top and getting some jeans on. Especially me. I don't know about anybody else, but especially me. Anyways, back to diet here. Thanks, baby. Just put it on the table. Once you find out what... Oh, here he is. Here's the tow truck driver. Yay, I'll be right back. I'm happy. See, Rosie's getting hooked up by my wonderful tow truck driver. He is a very good friend of ours, and he has saved our asses more than once. Bye, Rosie. We'll see you later. She's a good girl. She's all battered up on the outside, but the guts are still good. I love you. Don't forget that. Come back to me alive. Okay, now that that's all done. So, The diet that I'm on, once you find out how many calories that you need to be the weight that you need to be, according to healthy body weight charts and everything like that, then this is what I use as a guideline. And that's it. It's Canada Food Guide. You can look it up. It's free online to anyone, but I'm posting it there. Write down the serving sizes. Find out how you find out what a serving size is. Every single box has calories, fat, and fiber, and the entire nutrients table on their boxes. Everything. The only things that you're not going to find with that is like an apple, an orange, Whole Foods and stuff. But if it's anything packaged whatsoever, it's gonna have that on there, or they're not allowed to sell it. So that's there. It's free. It's for your education and knowledge. Use it. That's what I do, and it works fantastically. Side notes on it, including in that whole guide for the day, I also try and make sure that what I am eating is no more than 30% of your daily required intake for fat. That means sticking in between 20 to 30 grams a day, which is healthy. You need fats in your body. I can tell you over the last 3 months and a week, my hair has started growing a whole lot nicer. It hasn't been as dry as it normally is. And I could have chalked that up to processing of hair, but I'm still doing everything the same. But I am adding healthy fats in there and being aware of it, that it's not too much as well. And it's making my hair, bringing it back to life, to be totally honest. My nails, same thing. Sorry, they're natural right now. I still have to do them today. But my nails have been growing like wildfire, okay? My skin condition, no acne, no nothing. Well, the only acne things that they don't tell you when you're losing weight, when you're working out on your thighs, you'll get cysts. It just happens for a lot of people. If you don't, lucky you, okay? But those things happen and they go away too. I swear it's just your body uncovering layer after layer of fat and getting rid of it, and the stuff is just coming out always. So I don't know if that's scientific. That's not scientific. But that's what it feels like anyways. And that's showering every single day. I'm very, very hygienic. So it's things like that happen. But I mean, in general, my skin condition has improved enormously. I'm not as dry and chafy in some places and oily in other places. The whole experience of doing this and just getting back to basics like this has been tremendous and very educating, well, re-educating for me. This is my third time down the scale. And the only reasons why I went back up the scale the other 2 times wasn't because this is a crash diet and not because there's anything flawed with it. It was simply the fact that I stopped giving a shit and just started eating whatever I wanted, okay? It's not the diet's fault. It was my fault both times, but I was going through some stuff and that's how I cope. So whatever, I'm going through it. I went through it and I'm going on to bigger and better things obviously now. So yeah, that's how this diet works. It's not hard to do whatsoever. It's just getting back to basics, like I said, and back to logistics of how our body works. Because no matter how many fad diets, crash diets, new diets, any kind of diet that you can think of that they put out there now, nothing discredits biology, okay? And biology is calories go in, calories go out, okay? You want more fat on your body, you eat more fatty things. You want less fat on your body, you eat less fatty things. It's really, your body is not as complicated as what our diet industry is telling us, okay? This is for 95% of the people. Now, I'm going to leave allowances for people that have food allergies, like gluten allergies. Wow, I just had to switch to the other side of the house because, wow, is it ever hot with the sun beating in? It's cold out there, but the windows and everything, it's warm in here, especially with the sweater on now. Anyways, back to gluten allergies. If you have things like allergies and stuff, or you feel that you do, just go run this by a doctor. And I'm pretty sure they're going to tell you about the same thing. But it's worth the shot to go see your doctor just in case. Anybody that doesn't have any allergies, I would recommend go see a doctor too before you start any weight loss program. However, if you're here and you're listening, it probably means that you're looking for a healthier way to eat. So just starting and then do the doctor's appointment during is probably the best way to go, just because it's probably healthier than the way that you're eating right now, right? So just start. That's what I'm here to say. I know it's long-winded with a lot of detail, but that's what I'm here to say. Just start. Did you know that yesterday was the day that they have clinically proven that if you've started a New Year's resolution, that yesterday would have been the day that most people give up, quit. Don't give up. This is your health and your life at stake. Sure, you may want a nice figure. I want a nice figure, okay? But that is not my priority. This is a lifelong love affair with yourself. This is treating yourself the best way that you can for longevity, for quality of life, and so many other reasons. So just start. All of the children that I have, this is the only one that wants to help. Check him. Okay, maybe not help. Maybe you just want snacks. You want snacks? You want snacks? I love you. I actually got him 3 days before I started these vlogs, so you can see all of his puppydom all through my videos. It's so cute. I made an omelet off of some of the leftovers that we had, or the leftover vegetables that I had for dinner. So there's onions, peppers, some salsa in there, cheese, a couple of eggs, and just a little bit of sour cream because that's just how I roll. And then homemade hash browns, which has virtually no fat. They literally went onto the baking pan after they were microwaved with a little bit of spices. So that is pretty low fat and very healthy and balanced as far as I know. So that was one of 3 meals. I think I had some berries and coffee this morning for breakfast. For this afternoon, I had leftovers of the seafood Alfredo. It was just a little bit left. It equated to maybe a cup of pasta and the noodles with the seafood and veggies and everything like that. And then now this. And this will probably, I haven't tabbed it up yet, but it looks like it's probably going to hit me around by 1400 mark, which is where I want to be. And at this time, it's around 7. I don't go to bed till normally about 1 o'clock in the morning, normally anyways. So I'll have time to burn that off, and I still have to get on my glider tonight. So that's how we're going to go, and I'm going to dig in. Okay, it is well past 10, and I could get on my air glider right now, but I really, really need to finish my housework. I still have to mop my floors. I literally just finished vacuuming. 5-bedroom houses are not small. So, and yeah, everybody goes ready to go horseback riding, but you think that my kids are going to help me around and stuff like that. I'm getting him to get me to help wash the dishes and stuff like that, but other than that, it's really up to me. So I got to keep going, and I may get on my air glider tonight, but in all reality, I think it's probably going to be more of a rest day, because it's not a rest day, it's a catching up day. And 7 little bodies that are furry as well do not lend to the fact that I can go giving it another day and everything. So I think I'm going to take a rest day, but I will be back on Wednesday. It will be more productive, and I will promise to be more productive tomorrow. I'm hoping for a nicer day so that I can get out a little bit more than what we could today. But yeah, that's how my day went. So Wednesday is my weigh-in, and we'll catch you then, and hopefully it'll be good news. Until then, everybody have the best evening and take care.